So, Pegasus wasn't real, but apparently Weevil is, since this is actually him. Why he was invited and what he's actually doing here, we're not really sure, other than just being an entity in the forest. But it's the same song and dance. He's gonna send a bunch of bugs after us, and we gotta deal with them. Unfortunately, since he has occupied this base, we can't get the metamorphosis here. Or metalmorph. So, yeah. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. And now, if you have another Call of the Haunted, then Armored Zombie, who Labyrinth Warrior starts with by default, can become the... Zenki can become the Armored Zombie, which is actually a fairly strong monster, but I think of the two, Dragon Zombie is the bigger priority, at least right now. I don't know, I'm not too worried about it, honestly. We're gonna go through a few of these guys, and then I'm just gonna have Kaiba blitz Weevil. I think we can finish them fairly quickly, though, because they don't really have anything too strong on them. Don't try to meet them in the forest, because they'll gain a huge buff from that. Yeah, it's just the same monster back and forth. But whatever, this is a good excuse to show off polymerization and how powerful that can be. Just don't use it too early, because if I do that, I'm gonna make the mistake of having them blitz me. So we'll have Gamma wait for a little bit. Probably for the best, since Gamma's attack is pretty poor compared to the others. There, good. Finally, they missed me at the beginning. Works in my favor. Maneater Bug keeps darting for some reason. Guess I'm okay with it. The thought does occur to me that I don't have healing items with me, though. Might not have been a good plan. Whatever, if it looks like I'm getting low on HP, I'll just tag Bones in at some point. Am I not gonna make it? This is dicey. I should have guarded. Please, I should have guarded. Okay, we're good. Just by a hair. That's a clutch moment. And now you shall feel the ultimate power of Valkyrion. An unfortunate thing that I haven't pointed out with fusions, though, it's not really relevant right now, but I may as well show it off. So, shoot. I was hoping that would do a lot more. Anyway, regarding how the magnets had Shock Shell, that does not carry over to the fusion. The fusion just kind of starts with a blank slate. Now, this is still a bit of a positive in the sense that, well, Magnet Saber is just a good move against machines, but we're not fighting any machines right now. It'll come up later, though, trust me. And again, whatever damage Valkyrion takes, it's instantly going to go away when they defuse. But yeah, this is why you never want to fuse right at the beginning of a fight, because any items you have just aren't going to carry over. Which I guess that makes sense. I mean, you equip a spell card to a monster, and then if you, like, fuse it or synchro with it, and then the spell card doesn't stick around, so... Man, could you imagine the type of nonsense we'd see if that does happen? Oof. I don't know, that might actually be kind of cool if there was, like, a specific archetype of monsters that could do that. They could save their equipped spells if you make an extra deck monster with them. I feel like that would be too abusable, though. You'd have to keep it very archetype specific. And unfortunately, my guys just are not strong enough, so we couldn't even finish this fight. Disappointing, but alas. We got some decent XP from that, and that's all we need. I'll have Bones tag in for this one. So we're going to fight a stronger one, and then finish off the Man-Eater bug immediately after. That's actually kind of rare. Tweaked out of paralysis after only one turn. You don't see that very often. Yeah, we just gotta keep blitzing them and we'll be okay. Huh. Interesting. It actually didn't paralyze. I don't know if the guarding had anything to do with that. I don't think that's a factor. But I could be dead wrong. Been wrong before. I guess we can try this now, see if that makes a difference. These guys are getting on my nerves, though. They have way too much endurance for little bugs. And I didn't realize the poisoning wore off on the ant. Great. And I'm pretty sure Man-Eater Bug is going to cling to life after this fight, too. Man. One of the weakest things in the game, and it keeps surviving. Unless I get lucky with the poison damage. It's going to cut it close, but it can be done. There we go. Actually, it wasn't as close as I thought, thankfully. Okay, push that other one back a hair, which is fine by me. Yeah, it didn't work right away this time either. Do you have some type of partial status immunity or something? Okay, well that does at least prove the status afflictions are not 100% accurate. I guess we're just getting awkward RNG with the man-eater bug. That should do it. Let's just wait it out. Oh, not quite. Okay, fine. Do it your way. Okay, I'll have Pegasus tag in this one. It's weird that the fifth one is, like, notably further back. Not sure how that worked. No, whatever. Alright, so since we do have red medicines, this won't be too difficult. I was not a fool, and I actually came in... Hey, there we go. Came in with some backup this time. Yeah, in hindsight, retro Fire Emblem style elimination, when the monsters can very easily perish, and you want to keep them alive as long as possible to fuse, should probably have some healing items on standby. That was just me being a bonehead. But whatever, we're fine now. And now, I have access to the Curry Box's power. But, like, you get what I'm saying, how this game can be seen as a bit of a slog. Like, all of a sudden, we have access to Bakura Box, which is a very powerful monster, but it has a fairly slow animation. Burfomet's attack is... I didn't realize that was guarding. Burfomet's attack is not especially fast either, and we're getting blitzed by so many enemies in rapid succession. It wasn't really a problem before, but we're starting to feel it a lot right now. Not helping matters is the fact that these enemies do actually have a good number of attacks themselves. Although now that the ant's gone, that makes things easier. Okay, you're irrelevant. Oh dear. Now you're irrelevant. And if you're wondering if I would have hit Y to try and fuse with the Curry Box, it would have just given an error sound effect and wouldn't have let me do it. It doesn't waste the polymerization, mind you. You're guarding? Fine by me. Gotta attack sometime. There we go. So yeah, now we'll just let Chimera go ham. Again, this is part of the reason why when you do have polymerization, you want to save it till the end, because when the enemies waste up all their attacks, you can just kind of blitz them haphazardly. But if you're going to lose a monster, then definitely use it before that happens, because it does take them quite a lot of effort to whittle down a fused monster, especially later in the game when they start getting even stronger. Burfomet's gonna shoot up in levels here. Not as much as I thought, but I'll take it. Okay, Bones tag back in. You red medicine. Frick. Didn't get it in time. Fingers moving too fast. I accidentally hit to the wrong side. Okay, just gotta be aware of my HP and not do anything stupid. Make sure the ant goes down as quickly as possible. The ants go perishing one by one. Hurrah! Hurrah! neutralized all of them, that would be great. I think this next attack should finish it. Yeah, that'll do. A little risky, but it worked out. Yeah, if I make sure the spider stays down, that's the most important thing. Maneater Bug can do a bit of damage, but it's nothing too concerning. Though I guess to be on the safe side, since Snakehair got 2 attacks in a row, let's do it. Okay. Can I finish it, though? It's gonna be close. Actually, it might not be that close. Okay, good, that hit. Yeah, it's finished. Easy. Man, we didn't even level up from beating all 3 of them. That's kinda weak. And they're not exactly slouches. We're only really getting by so easily because we have the status effects. Just heal. Don't want to risk any shenanigans, just heal. Thinking I might not be able to finish this team in one cycle, I'm probably just going to take out the ant and then back out. Want to try to err on the side of caution here. Yeah, they're starting to do a lot of noticeable damage. I don't want to risk any shenanigans. Especially when the paralysis doesn't last that long this time. Okay, good. I was trying to watch the legs because you can see them outside the lightning strike. Huh, that missed. Good. Okay. I think if I just take out the Maneater Bug, I'll be fine. I can let the Magnet Warriors finish the job. Sure, their HP is not the best right now, but as long as I have, who is it, Alpha, defend, then we'll be okay. I think they had enough time to recover a little. gone. Doesn't really matter. And pointless critical, as usual. You know, I did say this challenge was more like Pokemon, and Pokemon is known for pointless criticals. At least they leveled up from that fight. Okay, are we gonna get there first, or is Kaiba? Alright. Okay, am I gonna regret this? Discard. I'm not risking it. Because if that misses, I am not going to forgive myself. What? Okay. What was that? I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. That did not just happen. Because breaking the guard by single digits, that's just insulting. Somehow we're okay after that shenanigan. I'm pushing my own luck, I really am. Whatever. Chapter's done, let's just finish this freak off. Weevil, don't you know who I am? I absolutely can defeat you. Okay, now I need to see... Oh yeah, another ant, so every person we fought this chapter has an ant. Okay, let me think here. Shoot, it does have insect fire cannon. Alright, let's get this over with. This is actually going to do substantial damage to our monsters if it hits. You have got to be kidding me. Shouldn't using a spray on a bug be super effective? I mean, for goodness sakes, that's how you kill half of them anyway. Then again, I could have brought flame swords into this. This is gonna... He's gonna do this stupid fire cannon. Something weird's about to happen. Just watch. I'm guaranteed. Ready? Alright, 3, 2, 1... Okay. Yeah, I'll take it. Whatever. Alright. Who's stronger? Dang, this ant is powerful. It's beating a frickin' Hercules beetle. Well, they say that pound for pound, an ant is one of the most powerful animals in existence. I'm starting to believe it. By the way, I want to talk about a little obscure, fun detail that's just kind of a problem with naming retroactively. So, as I'm sure many of y'all know, there was an Ant-Man movie that came out last year, which is part of Marvel's Phase 4. But, as a fun fact, back in the 70s, there was an ant-themed horror movie that was actually just called Phase 4. Now, I guess calling it horror isn't entirely accurate, because it's not what you'd think of in terms of a normal horror movie. You know, if you're thinking of something like Night of the Lepus, or whatever, the dang rabbit movie, not quite the same ballpark. This one is like... I forget exactly how it works, but it's like ants gain some level of higher intelligence, and they start building this type of colony that can completely take over human structures. It's a weird thing. It's a very awkward, low-budget type of 70s movie. You'd know it if you saw it, but it's... I don't know. It just seems like bad naming, because now whenever you look up Ants Phase 4, you're obviously always going to get results for Ant-Man Quantumania, or whatever it's called. I think that was the title, Quantumania. The Quantum Realm movie. Hey, not a pointless critical, that matters. Wasn't really strong, though. Barely 600 damage. Panther Warrior can do more than that with one swing. Exhibit A. Awesome. Finished just like that. And there's the pointless one. Yeah, Dragon Zombie's not nearly as strong as I thought. But whatever, I guess we're using it more for the number of attacks than the sheer force of an individual attack. So, I'll take it. And Weevil has now joined our team.